Hey guys, what's up? I am Steph and welcome to my channel. I have bipolar disorder type 1 with psychotic features and mixed episodes. I was diagnosed 6 years ago, so I have the unique experience of going through 4 severe psychotic episodes and one mild one once I got on medication. But I live my life basically without medication. So I do this channel to advocate for medication because it's changed my life and a lot of my friends and other people with bipolar that I know. So I do this channel to, help us all feel less alone and stuff like that and teach about bipolar. So if you have comments or questions, please put them below and subscribe and like and all that stuff. So today's video is just basically I'm helping Tiffany do aftermath cleanup. I did talk to her about her diagnosis, and she said that she has borderline personality disorder, or she's always been told she had borderline personality disorder, but her current psychiatrist is leaning more towards bipolar, which to me makes a lot more sense, but I'm not a doctor. So this week I just kind of took you guys with me again. I had to drive to her appointment, pick her. Anyways, you'll see in the video. But yeah, it's the end of the day now. I filmed this over 2 days, so I hope you enjoy it, and I will see you later. So today I am going to pick up Tiffany from the rehab facility and take her to a doctor's appointment. And so I decided to, since it's going to be a stressful day, treat myself. So I went and got my favorite breakfast burrito. So trying to treat myself, be in a good mood, not stress too much. This out. It's vegan too. There's like vegan sausage, vegan cheese. It's fast food, it's junk food, but it's delicious. Really driving around for an hour today in the middle of traffic. I'm almost there though, and luckily I don't have commitments that I'm able to do this. It's kind of a pain, but at the same time, people did this for me when I was sick, so helping people is a good thing. Okay, I'm here. It's in this weird business park. That is the rehab, that brick building. It's just this small building. So the reason why I'm taking Tiffany to her doctor's appointment is because when she was sick, somebody had reported, I don't know if it was law enforcement, but reported that she was not safe to drive. So she got a notice from the DMV saying that she had to go to the doctor and have them sign off that she was okay to drive. So we're here. She went into the doctor. I haven't asked her to be on my vlog, and I'm not going to because she's still in rehab and recovering. So so she's at the doctor right now, and then we have to go to the DMV so she can turn in that paperwork, because tomorrow she's gonna be she's gonna be going to Fontana to pick up her car that was repoed. So yeah, a lot of this would be like the cleanup, the aftermath of being sick, having an episode, or using. This part is when I go and pick her up for her little errands that she has to run. The rehab does let her leave to do these things. Is that we get to hang out and talk and stuff. Usually it's me lecturing her or trying to lift her up. I'm trying not to do that, but it's hard. And the good news is she got to see her dog. I brought Chance. Chance, come here. Come here. Just say hi. See, there he is. This dog loves riding in the car. I've never seen a dog love riding in the car as much as this. One thing that happens when I'm really stressed out is that I kind of like go on autopilot and I forget a lot of things. I leave things places and I don't remember where they are. So I'm home now, and here's what happened. We're at Tiffany's appointment. She's inside, I'm outside with the dogs, and I realize I don't have my house keys. I have my house keys and my car keys on separate keychains because we have a special key to get in the building. So I realized I don't have my keys, and I'm like, crap. So I had to get the key from Tiffany, because I had actually brought her keys to give her her car keys, and she's driving tomorrow, and she had her fob, thankfully. So I was like, I need you to give me your fob. I have to go home. So I go home, and I realize my keys are right there in the parking spot. They have either fallen off the car out of my pocket, or I dropped them, or whatever. So then I call her from the car, and I'm like, hey, you know, I found my keys. I'm just going to go home and take the dogs home, and call me when you're ready, because I'm only 5 minutes away. Because we were sitting outside in the blazing sun, and it was not fun. And who knows how long her appointment's going to take. Because I still have to pick her up, take her to the DMV, and then take her back to the rehab facility. So this is like a whole day thing. But I call her from the car, tell her all that, get upstairs from my apartment, and realize that I don't have my phone. So I have to go back downstairs, and I find my phone sitting on top of my car. So what happens is, like, there's this like ongoing narration in my head, and I'm having conversations with people or thinking about things, and all of that is so loud that the things that I'm supposed to do right in front of me are like, I'm just not there. So I'm home now, and I'm gonna wait and go with the flow, hang out with the dogs, and watch some more politics. Yeah. I'm on my way. I'm on my way back to the doctor's office to pick up Tiffany, and I decided to be super cool and get her a coffee and myself a coffee. Because every once in a while you can splurge. She's in rehab. They don't let you have a lot of coffee in psych wards or in rehab. They let you have some in the morning, but it's all decaf. There's a reason for it. It's really bad for your mental health, and especially if you have like a mental illness. So yeah, so I'm treating her, so because I'm so nice. Excellent news. I do not have to go to the DMV. Tiffany went to the doctor, and the doctor says that he needs her to do lab work before he can sign off on her paperwork that needs to go to the DMV, so prevent her from having her license suspended. So luckily I am driving home before 4 o'clock, so fingers crossed traffic will not be too bad. I'm going between 12 and 25 miles an hour right now. LA traffic is fun times on the freeway, I'm in a good mood, right? Oh, here she comes. Nothing but brake lights, folks. I have a lot of emotions about this. It's not easy helping someone, especially when that person is going through something that you went through. It draws up a lot of memories from my past and my pain, and I'm also, you know, really trying to root for someone, and I cannot be attached to any sort of outcome. So yeah, it's hard. It's heightened PTSD. So it's the next day. I never ended up doing any self-care, anything after I got back from dropping Tiffany off at the rehab. But I watched The Real Housewives of Orange County, so that was my R&R. And so it's the next day. I have put into words how I feel about everything. I kind of think that helping Tiffany is not, it's not triggering. It's hard, it's difficult, but it's only triggering if I'm talking to her about stuff from my past and like what I've gone through. Like yesterday, telling her how it took me like 5 times to get the proper diagnosis, and like, you know, telling her, you know, just like when I'm trying to build her up, I'm giving her situations from my life that I have overcome, and to help her feel less alone. But what is really triggering is dealing with her neighbors. I'm still going over to her house, and sorry this is in the car, guys. I'm about to go into Target. This is my self-care after, because today I am doing retail therapy. I'm just wasting time. I'm literally walking down every aisle. God, bathing suits on clearance. Crap, I got you guys. You know I'm vegan, so everything's vegan. So I still get my candy. Peanut butter cups. And I'm not supposed to be buying this. And I only buy this kind of makeup and this brand because I know they're both vegan and cruelty-free. So what is really triggering is her neighbors. And so apparently her neighbors keep going to court, even though Tiffany has already been sentenced. Nothing is going to change with her sentence, but they keep going to court. They're like obsessed. Her upstairs neighbors are obsessed. And they're even wackier than Tiffany is, in my opinion. But so anyway, this morning I go over to feed Lucy, her cat, and the upstairs neighbor like hollers at me from upstairs, and I start talking to her, and I was like really irritated. I only found out they went to court because I found out through Tiffany's social worker, because Tiffany lets me talk to her social worker about her. And she was saying how the neighbors showed up at court again and she didn't get it, and it really irritated her because it was like, what are they doing here? They don't need to be here. There's what's going on. The sentence has already been given. They've really been unkind. And what is triggering with that is that, you know, when I was in San Pedro with my husband when I was sick, in my 4th episode, when I was really sick and I was in San Pedro, my husband rented me an apartment because I couldn't live with him. Like, he had a restraining order against me. Sometimes I would be violent towards him. I was bringing strange people into this apartment. I was into this building that he had rented for me, and I was knocking on everybody's door at all hours of the night. I was, you know, being loud in my apartment. I was inviting all these strange people into the building. So I was in Tiffany's position, and like, I understand how traumatized these people have. Literally been traumatized for 2 years. I don't want to discount any of the trauma that Tiffany has caused her neighbors at all, because it's severe. Screaming every day, banging on the walls. So my opinion is probably biased, but you know, people have the right to do what they want to do, and that's her home, and she worked really hard for her home upstairs, and it's been a complete nightmare. And like, they have a story too. Everyone has a story, and I feel horrible for those people. I just, at the same time, have to root for Tiffany, because I do think that she's going to get better. And honestly, I don't believe it when these people say they want to see her get better. I think they want to see her go away, go in a hole somewhere and never come out. But I do think that they have made it significantly worse, and I do think that they are full of it because oh, it's such a long story. But I've talked to her upstairs neighbor. They stopped me walking the dog, blah blah blah. They said, oh, you know, we really wanted her to get better and go to rehab, not, you know, not go to jail, which is total BS. Like, the prosecution wanted to put Tiffany in prison for 3 years, and like, if that would have happened, these people would have had a huge party. They don't. So what's triggering about it, long story short, is that people just want to throw people away. And I've been in this situation, and I see people all the time just being thrown away. You see people on the street, homeless, and like, if Tiffany didn't have anyone, her chances would be a lot harder. And when I see people who are being thrown away, it like, when we get sick, right? When we're in an episode and we get sick or whatever, or we're using because we've self-medicated with our illness. When we get sick, the first thing everyone does is run from us. And nobody ever, I can guarantee you, these ladies never, her upstairs neighbor, I can guarantee you, they never once, after they interacted with her, saw her flip out and ask her, are you okay? Is there anything that I can do? and they hold such a hatred towards her. It's so triggering when I go over there. So anyway, I ran into the neighbor today, and she just really got on my nerves, and really just, they're not, the people think they're such great people. Like, she thinks she's such a great person because she said, oh, we want her to go to rehab. But it's kind of like when people like complain about the homeless, and then they say, oh, we're going to build a homeless shelter, and then the entire community says, well, not in my backyard. That's how it is with Tiffany. Some dudes were walking by staring at me, probably like, why is that chick in her car filming herself? Anyway, so I was triggered this morning. Yesterday was okay. You know, I didn't get upset, but this morning I did. I got upset, and so I was in tears, you know, because what about the people that don't have anyone? Like, what happened to love thy neighbor? Like, really? Like, and just, it sucks that people are like that. It's a mad world. Anyways, you guys are awesome. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna go about my day, and maybe in the future do another vlog. Of course I'll do another vlog. I wish I could commit to a regular posting schedule. But real quick, if you are still here, I am also a musician. I post music on my channel. Sometimes I think people see, like, when I post a video that's music, they don't know that maybe it's, I don't know, maybe they do. Maybe people are just like, she's uploading music now, and unsubscribe. But it's really sad because my music is so special to me. But I want to let you know, I do upload music once in a while. So if that is not something you want to see, don't click on it. I still provide a lot of really informative videos on bipolar disorder. At least I think I do. So yeah, so subscribe, thumbs up. Please comment below. Didn't hear from you guys, a lot of you guys on the last video, but those of you I did hear from, thank you so much, because it means a lot when you comment. And yeah, that's it. I feel much better. I had my little upset this morning, but I'm much better now, and going to Target. Thank you for watching. Bye, guys.